Hi friends, Miss Tasha here. I've got another science experiment for you today, and this one is one that you can actually play with afterwards. We're going to be making homemade snow today, and the recipe that I found is like from Frozen 2. So to make it look like Frozen from the movie, we're going to be using blue and silver glitter to give it some extra shimmer and sparkle at the end. Now, grown-ups, this is a very, very messy experiment, so make sure you have everything spread out and out of the way that you don't want to get messy. So here's the things that you're going to need for your science experiment. I like to put down wax paper first and then just put all my materials on top. That makes it a little bit easier to clean up if you do all of your making your snow and playing over the wax paper. Makes it a little bit easier for cleanup. We're going to need a box of baking soda. If you just have a little box at home, that's fine. You can make as much or as little as you want. Any kind of just plain conditioner. I've got just the cheap kind. You can get any scent you want because this is going to make your snow smell like whatever you want it to. They have coconut, ocean, strawberry, but you don't have to. Any kind of conditioner you have at home will work too. I have a sandwich bag at the end because you can save this and reuse it. It is very messy, but if you want to keep this on hand, then you already have it made up, and it stays really cool when you use it too. So it actually is kind of cold to the touch. It's really cool. Really neat, I should say. And then we've got some glitter. You don't have to add the glitter. It just adds for a little extra sparkly effect. So let's get started. So I've got my wax paper down, ready to go. I'm just going to get a mound of the baking soda out. A pretty good amount there. And you kind of have to play with this and get it the consistency that you want. You can make this snow be kind of a powdery snow so that you can play with it, or you can make it a little thicker and make it pack. So it's however much conditioner you put in there, however the consistency that you want to get it. So I'm just going to put some conditioner on top, and then all you do is start mixing it together. Your kiddos may not like the texture of this at first too. It takes a little bit to get used to. So I'm just going to start mixing this together. You can see it's starting to look like snow a little bit. This is making it more like a little bit of a powdery snow. So that's one way to do it. And you can just play in your snow here. Or if you want to make it a little bit thicker snow so you can actually make things out of it, we'll add a little bit more conditioner to it. And that's actually pretty good. If you ever get too much conditioner in it, don't use all of your baking soda, save some, and then you can add some more. I'm gonna add some sprinkles to it now, some glitter sprinkles to make it fabulous and look like it's from the movie Frozen. I'll get some blue ones in there. All right, and then I'm gonna mix this in so that it just looks like a little sparkly snow. Then I'm gonna put just a little bit more of the conditioner. And add that together. And then we should get a little bit of a packed snow now so that we can start making things if we want to. So if you want to try to make you some snowballs, and if it's not sticking together well, you just add some more conditioner. So I'll add just a little bit more. As you can see, it is very messy. So that's something to keep in mind when you get this activity out. You may want to even do it outside or just have a good clean space. You can put this on anything. Sometimes when I teach this in my classroom, I do that on tin foil if I have it, but the tin foil tends to tear after a little bit, so the wax paper is a little bit tougher. Let's see if we can make a snowball now. There we go. And just like that, you have some frozen snow. When you're done, of course you want to wash your hands, and then you can put everything in your bag. Anytime you do a science experiment, you always want to wash your hands afterwards. Right now it's important to wash your hands all the time anyway, but you never know what you're going to get on your hands from your science experiment materials. So always wash your hands afterwards, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time for another cool science experiment.